What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that true crime talk, baby. Let's go. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Manic Monday. I can already tell in chat. I'm already seeing in chat. Some of y'all feeling the same way I'm feeling today. I can already tell. But thank y'all for being here. Do me a huge favor. Smash that like. Smash that share. You guys know all the deal. And if you're sitting in the bushes and you can't chat yet, well, just subscribe. It's that easy. Just subscribe. But anyways, guys, let me jump over here to chat and see who I got here. Sam's rocks. Sam, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're all having a good day today. Good to see you, TVP. Happy you are going live. Need a break from reality. Whew, I feel you. Sam says, I like the last choice to pick on the poll. I picked the wrong one. Either way, it's your typical hectic Monday. Oh, did you guys like that? Do you guys like the poll today? I thought it was fun. All right. I thought, damn, y'all. So 40% of you all are barely hanging in there, huh? I feel you. Obviously, I created the poll for a reason. I'm right there with y'all. Dumpling, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Dakota Parker, good to see you. Criminal Med, good to see you. Where am I at? Okay, see you later. Good to see you. My awesome, beautiful self surrounds all of us, lol. I love your intros. See you later. You have the best intros. They're great. Steph V, good to see you. Thanks for being here. And who else we got? Miss Pat Gaines, good to see you. Thank you guys for being here this morning. I know you're all probably busy. So the fact that y'all even showing up on this busy Monday, I appreciate it. Stony Stone, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, you guys, man. Let's before I get into Maya, right? There's some updates with Maya. I thought I was going to be covering Maya, but I guess I was wrong. So I got some updates on Maya. I have another case connected to Johns Hopkins that I felt was incredibly interesting. I thought it was worth sharing with y'all. And we're going to get to that. And I have a little interview with Maya, short little bit, for Maya and the attorneys. We'll get into that. But I want to know what you guys' thoughts about Turtle Island last night. Because for one, y'all, thank you so much for everybody that showed up, called. I saw some of you guys bought eggs and sent the votes my way. I mean, y'all, I felt the love last night. And I also felt I got to see what it feels like. I already know what it feels like to get hated on up here, but last night I got somebody finally called to be like, kick that dude, kick that weird dude. I don't know how to pronounce his name, any of that stuff. Kick that guy, that TPP guy, right? And that dude literally wanted to kick me because I'm friends with somebody he doesn't like, and he couldn't kick her. So I'm like, what the hell, bro? But anyway, I thought it was a good showing, y'all. We had a good showing last night. A lot of good stuff was said. My daughters, man. Oh, my Lord. My daughters, man. Whew. Those girls, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was tearing up. I was definitely tearing up with those call-ins. Yeah. Much love, daughters. Love you, girls. If you're watching, you're probably not. You're in school, but if you see this later, much love. I appreciate it. That was awesome. Yeah. So Turtle Island was a trip. It was like I thought Jones was gone, and then she's back, And she's back with immunity, right? So it's Bomb, Jones, and Huntress back with immunity, right? So I'm like, damn, this game is insane. And this is why I was telling you all, I'm just in it to promote the channel now, because it's like there's no telling what's going to happen with this game. There's just no telling. So the more we can promote the channel, the better. And everybody that called in and promoted the channel, I'm telling y'all, like I was over there, man, I was so happy. If you guys could have seen the smile on my face, the dimples were in full effect. Full effect. Let's see. Sam's Rock said that guy was a negative Ned. Yeah, he was pretty negative, but I was trying not to take it personal because he was only doing it to get to, my friend. So I tried not to take it personal on that one. Luis, good to see you. Hi everyone. I'm 5 minutes behind, but on 2x. That's my style. That's exactly what I do when I show up to a live late. I want to know what happened, so I definitely put it on 2x and catch up. Sam's Rocks. Your kids are awesome. You know what? Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. They are. My kids are pretty damn awesome. I'll agree with you on that. Yeah, I didn't script any of that. That was on them. I just asked them, hey, can you guys call in and just promote the channel? They decided to say what they were going to say. So I was definitely, and you all know, like, I don't get to live with my children. So they're with mom. So it's not like I'm at the house with them when they're calling. So I'm over here doing my thing, listening to the show, and then boom, I'm hearing the call in, not even knowing they're calling in at that point. So it was, yeah, it's proud dad moment last night. And they do well. They speak fairly well on the call-ins, and so do their friends. One of their friends called in last night too. Much love to you girls. Once again, much love. Pat Gaines. I tried to hang in last night. Back was hurting, so I took some Tylenol and went to bed. Feel better today. Well, I'm glad you feel better today. I know about that back pain. I know all about it. I got some compression issues I deal with, so I feel you. Stony Stone. Stony Stone. Last night was 100% chit show. TPP, that's a fact. Jimmy needs to fix it before it's too late. Honestly, I think that he ends up. I think the more of a chit show it is, Stony Stone, I think he makes more money when it's the crazier it is, the more money I think he makes. The more people get into it, it just amplifies it, man. Whether we like it or not, I think it is what it is. That's where I'm at with it. I've made peace with it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, guys. So check it out. This stuff with Maya isn't over. It's not over. There's some new stuff coming out. But before we get into the Maya stuff, I have an article I want to read you that's connected with Johns Hopkins. I found pretty interesting, and Criminal Med probably already knows about this case. And she can correct me if I'm wrong. But once I saw it, I was like, oh, well, we got to cover that. If we're going to cover the Maya updates, then we gotta cover this. This is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Let me see what Stoney said. It does, but people are feeling their money is lost. Just saying. No, I feel you. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I feel you. Me accepting it is not me defending it. I'll just say that. Like, I'd rather there be different dynamics to it, but it's not my game show. So I'm just participating and trying to get as much out of it as we can possibly get out of it. The more exposure for the channel, the better. Yeah, dude. Because like that, man, just like that, you could be gone. You out of there. But all right, guys. So yeah, this article, I'm gonna read it and it's gonna speak for itself. But this Johns Hopkins shenanigans. It goes a ways back, y'all. It goes a ways back. But yeah, Criminal Med, you're gonna have to let me know if you know about this case too. Yo, this one's crazy. Here, let me change the format. Let me blow this up. So if you want to read along, you can read along. Plus, you don't have to stare at my face that big. See you later. Crack that whip. Always some funny stuff, man. Always some funny stuff. Love it. I love it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Henrietta Lacks family sues another pharmaceutical company. I know. Just let me get into it, y'all. And this article explains. Dude, this is insane. Insane. Okay. The heirs of Henrietta Lacks, the Black woman who died in the 1950s and whose cells have been reproduced for decades in scientific research, filed suit Thursday in Baltimore federal court alleging that a pharmaceutical company profited from using cells without the consent of Lacks or her family. Bruh, like, seriously. All right, Criminal Med, you know about this one then, right? So this is applicable, right, to what we're covering? I found like it seems like it's pretty applicable. Okay. The actions come almost 2 weeks after Lacks descendants settled litigation with another biotech company that had allegedly profited from the cells despite knowing that they were extracted without her consent. Terms of the litigation were not released. And like I said, the more I read this, guys, the more it's going to make sense why we're reading it. Thursday's suit asked a court to force Ultragenyx, a California-based company that focuses on the development and commercialization of products for rare and genetic diseases, to stop the use of Lacks' cell line without the permission of her family, to create a trust for the cells in possession, to reveal the profits earned from the use of the cells, and to provide financial relief. Y'all, are you all taking this in what I'm reading, y'all? Could you imagine that if somebody took your cells and made billions of dollars off of it? Like, oh my Lord, this one's crazy. And trust me, as I keep reading, it's gonna make sense why we covering it. Stony Sun says, I get it, use it, it's there, but I'm just saying the word on the YouTube streets is people are pissed. Hey, I bet they are, Stony, and you got your ear more to the streets than I do. You know, I just have my ear to our community, but you're all over the place. So I'm not, I'm not arguing with you, sir, at all. You know, I ain't gonna argue with you, Stony. Criminal Med, no consent has. Yep, it gets better, guys. Let me keep reading. Lacks, a Baltimore mother of 5, when she was diagnosed with cervical cancer in 1951 at the age of 31, a Johns Hopkins hospital doctor took a sample from her tumor without her consent and passed it to researchers as she was being treated in a segregated hospital ward. Y'all just heard what I read, right? Y'all just heard what I read? Johns Hopkins? What the fuck? Yo, 1951. Since 1951, Johns Hopkins been connected with some freaking shenanigans, y'all. And I'm using shenanigans. There's other words I'd rather use than shenanigans, bro. But for real, yo, what? What? Are you guys seriously? When I read this article, oh my Lord, I was like, Johns Hopkins has some explaining to do on a lot of stuff. On a lot of stuff, y'all. But has anybody covered this, Criminal Med? Has anybody else that was covering the Maya stuff covered any of these other stories that are connected like this, like we've been doing? Because, man, I feel like people just don't realize the level of damn, what kind of proper word I can use there without using, foul language, but like the level of immoral activities there. People don't understand. They selling cells, huh? Yeah, they'll steal your cells, they'll steal your kid, man. Johns Hopkins don't play. There's some real gangsters over there at Johns Hopkins. People in the streets slinging that, them illegal, chemicals and stuff. They ain't gangsters. Johns Hopkins some real gangsters. They'll straight up steal your cells, sell it, patent your cells, or whatever the case may be. And they'll steal your kids, man. They don't care. They'll do it right out in public. And then when you win a trial against them, they'll put a billboard saying that you was wrong. Like, what? You can't make this up, y'all. You can't make it up. You can't. Criminal Med says no. So nobody else is covering these stories that we're covering connected to this Johns Hopkins. Yeah, God, well, I really wish I could say some choice words, but yeah. Pat Gaines, I think hospitals are selling placenta without permission to the cosmetic companies. Well, yeah, not just the cosmetic companies, but think about a stem cell. All that therapy is like real popular now, and they can use the placenta and stuff, the stem cells and that. So, I mean, I don't know. I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but Pat Gates, I might agree with you on that. Let's see. Cronenberg says, how effectively the profits, money, pharmacy, and insurance has stolen the patients away from the doctor. You ain't joking. You ain't joking. But yeah, guys, I thought, when I saw the Johns Hopkins in this, I was like, no way. There's no way. Yes way. Yes way. But the Maya information I got for y'all after this article, it's just as crazy. Yep. Let's see. Criminal Med said, healthcare came from the caring medicine man, not money. I know. Shamans, right? Everybody's local shaman when we were back in, villages and whatnot. I mean, dude, your medicine man, like the person that cared, it wasn't about money. It was about like actually taking care of people. So I'm with you on that, Criminal Med. Joanne Kerning, good to see you, man. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, I'll keep into this article. Let's go. The researchers soon discovered that the cells in her sample had a remarkable ability to grow outside the human body, opening up a universe of medical research. Johns Hopkins shared the HeLa cells with other researchers, which led to development of vaccines for polio and the coronavirus, amongst other treatments. YouTube, it says it. Don't be mad, YouTube. I shouldn't have said it. My bad. Even though it's like an actual. Anyways, y'all, can you believe this crap? Can you believe this? Lax died soon after her diagnosis. The lawsuit filed by civil rights attorney Ben Crump and co-counsel Christopher Seeger charges Ultragenics with a single cause of action and unjust enrichment for what the attorneys say is the company's choice to profit from the unlawful conduct of Johns Hopkins doctors, making the company liable for its profits as a conscientious wrongdoer. Yo. Oh man. You know what I mean? Crazy, y'all. It's so crazy. Johns Hopkins is not, man. I don't know, y'all. I ain't trying to like get sued by him and say too much, but damn, Johns Hopkins, what's going on, guys? Pat Gaines says, collagen is what I think is what they make out of the placenta. You're probably right. I don't know anything about that end of it. I know about the other end with the stem cell therapy and all that. Criminal Med says, first surgeons came from barbers that wanted to make more money using their existent business. Thus, the red, white barber pole, totally different history. Okay, yeah. I know about that part too. I know about that part with the surgeon part and the barbers and all that. I'm familiar with that. There's a how do I keep being late? So they're still trying to say they did nothing. Nah, there's something else. There's something else. Something else. All right, let me keep reading, y'all. Ultragenics, the choice to continue utilizing HeLa cells despite chose. You guys see it? It says choice, right? All right. Am I reading that right? Choice to continue using HeLa cells despite the cell line's origin and concrete harm inflicts on the Lax family can only be understood as choice to embrace a legacy of racial injustice embedded in the U.S. research and medical systems, Crump said in a statement. Damn, Johns Hopkins, not only you stealing cells, bruh, not only you stealing cells, they're hitting you with racism too. That's not good. That's a lot to come back from, y'all. In 2023, people don't like you to be stealing and be racist. That's a double bad, man. You in trouble, Johns Hopkins. I don't know what you were thinking. Let's see, Pat Gaines. China does that for sure, but I'm not sure about the U.S. I think here in the U.S., it's probably more profitable for that placenta to go to the stem cell therapy. I don't know what they call them, doctors' offices. Yeah, but anyways, I'm not sure. You might be right though, Pat Gaines. It might be for skincare. The way that skincare is sold here in America, wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. All right. Ultragenics did not respond to an email seeking comment. Ultragenics reported 108.3 million in total revenue for the second. Damn, the second quarter, just the second. That's of 2023. That's a lot of money, y'all. Damn. Which the company said represented 21% growth over the second quarter of 2022. Holy, so much money, y'all. Earlier this month, Lax descendants settled a similar claim against another biotech company. The litigation had accused Thermo Fisher of using Lax cells without approval from or payment to her family members, thus depriving them of billions of dollars and the knowledge that a loved one's body has been treated with respect. In court filings, attorneys for Thermo Fisher had sought to have the lawsuit dismissed primarily on the statute of limitations ground, arguing that Lax family and its attorneys over the years had waited too long to sue the company. That effort was pending when the settlement was reached, according to the court records. The court records, term of the settlements were not disclosed. Damn, yo. Can y'all believe that Johns Hopkins? What, man? Seriously though, like dead serious. All jokes aside, we're talking 1951 to like what? What, man? Like what? How? How have they got away with this craziness for this damn long? It's when I read this article. When I was like, obviously, I was like, we're covering this. We got to cover this. But then as I read it, I was like, how? How have they gotten away with this type of stuff for so long? It's insane. What else have they gotten away with that we don't know about? Like, man, it's I don't know, guys. I don't know. Speechless. Kind of speechless on it. But and then like just think about that though. They were able to take this lady's cells, share them, and I get it, right? I'm up for advancement of medicine. I'm cool with what was able to be done with it. It's just, damn, can you imagine having one of your loved ones cells stolen, reproduced by labs to like come up with a cure or a treatment for something, and the whole time there is no monetary anything that comes to you and your family? Like, why these tech companies and these doctors and all that, they're making just billions of dollars, and you're over here just living a modest like life, probably struggling and stuff. God, man, it's absolutely insane. But I mean, is it really that insane? Look at what we just watched. Look at the trial we just watched. We watched a trial where a little girl who has amazing parents, an amazing mom, had figured out how to deal with this horrible condition. And this hospital straight up had the ability and the power to come in and accuse his mother of something that wasn't true and take her baby girl from her. And like at so many points, that wrong could have been righted. And no, this organization is so used to having power for so damn long that this is what their culture is. Their culture is a culture of we are the best and we can do nothing wrong. And you need to just listen to what we say. Otherwise, well, you don't want to know otherwise, right? Because I'm sure, just like these families have been screwed over, I'm sure there are plenty of healthcare professionals who have had their careers ruined, but blacklisted. I mean, I'm almost positive that at this point that there has to be a lot of people sitting and it's just sitting on crazy information of what this organization's done to not just these victims out here, these families, but also to healthcare professionals that may have wanted to stand up and say something. I can almost guarantee that we're going to hear more and more. More and more is going to come up. I think this is just a start, to be honest with you all, of the Johns Hopkins and other affiliates being completely outed for this type of behavior throughout the years. And just to think, 1951, Johns Hopkins stole this lady's cells. From 1951 to now, to this massive, monumental, historic trial in medical history. This dude, I believe it just started an avalanche, and we're going to hear some crazy stuff, you guys. I really do. And then, like I said, and I reiterated a bunch, we witnessed medical history with that trial. Appeals or not, we witnessed medical history. A sweeping, unanimous verdict? Johns Hopkins being outed for who they really are? Y'all, I think this is just a start. The article I just read to y'all, I think that's going to be one of many articles that are going to come out, both with victims, families that have been done wrong, you know what I mean? And possibly healthcare professionals that are going to be willing to step forward now because they feel like they have the power. You know what I mean? I think Maya gave people a lot of power. Maya gave people a lot of their power back. And I think that's what we're going to see. I really do. I really do. And especially if the information we're about to get in right now comes to fruition, I think it's hold on, Johns Hopkins and other people doing bad stuff in the medical industry. Shit about to get real crazy for y'all. Let me see. Let me see where I'm at, chat, y'all. Conrad said, because we had nothing until the turn of the 19th century with the germ theory, this is what, depending on a brand, can totally burn you, and employees revolt. See you later says, at the UVA, there was a graduate med student who had the cure for some cancers, and he is still missing many, many years later. Oh, that ain't no joke either. That ain't no joke. That gets into the conspiracy stuff, but obviously I've done my due diligence on research and all the conspiracy stuff, and it ain't really a conspiracy. You come up with some cures that screw up the money, you'll go missing, it seems. Coincidentally, you just happen to go missing, I guess. Criminal Med, you can't let the brand become the driver of your healthcare. Find out your outcomes data. Yep. Because the brand isn't who's operating on you. The brand isn't who's taking care of you. You know what I mean? That's not who's doing the work. The brand is just a label. Yep. Pat Gaines, it's like medicine is all about corporate money and not about saving lives as much these days. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Pat, you're not wrong, Pat Gaines. And that's why I was so big on this trial, and why I keep saying it's medical history, is I believe that this trial might start pushing us back towards what medicine's supposed to be and what healthcare is supposed to be. Whether it's done because of morality or just fear of loss of money, either way, I believe this trial might start pushing us in the right direction. Lori P, good to see you. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. Criminal Med said, if you saw what the people were paid in these filled positions, you would be. I would not be amazed. I know it's probably sickening how much they get paid. See you later, Pat. Unfortunately, you are correct. Yep. Gator Hater, good to see you. Just saying, hey, I'll be listening in the bushes. Well, thank you for dropping in and saying, hey, I appreciate it. Louise saying, I'm doing DoorDash, so I'll be listening normal 2x in chat here and there. Right on, Louise. You be safe out there dashing. Let's see. See you later says, thank God for the rights to try law. Now, yes, that is true. That law and what just happened in this trial, hopefully we see, like I said, hopefully we see some big changes. All right, what were we going to do first? What were we going to do? Okay, we're gonna do this quick little News Nation has a quick little interview clip together. So we're gonna listen to this real quick, and then I have more information in an article I want to read you guys. I know I'm gonna read another article. I know you guys are excited about that. But hey, at least it's early in the morning. You guys should have energy, and me reading shouldn't put you to sleep. So you know what I mean? There's that. But let me pull that. All right, that's pulled up. Angela K, good to see you, Angela K. Thank you for being here. Driving and listening as always. Gotta work. Hey, we gotta work. I'm off work. I already worked this morning. Which it was a Monday. But yeah. So I mean, at least I could be here to give you some type of entertainment, I guess, while y'all are working or doing chores or whatever it is y'all are doing. Luis, FYI, there's only 10 likes and 21 here. Hit the like, my fish family. Are you serious? There's only 10 likes? Please tell me that's wrong. Okay, well, there's 15, but dang, how y'all gonna do me like that on a Monday? How y'all gonna do me like that on a Monday? That hurts my heart, y'all. That hurts my heart. Gator Hater, it's 2:51 here, almost bedtime. Damn. 2:51, almost bedtime. Damn, that's like siesta time or like actual like go to bed time. That's pretty damn early. Let's see, Criminal Med, what you want to start asking providers for their patient safety policies, risk management reporting, and hospital outcome information. Y'all take that note down for real. Take that. That's great advice. Thank you, Lord P, for smashing that like. Pat Gaines, I've seen veterans of the Marines dealing with lack of medical treatment because they couldn't afford insurance, and that's crazy. Yeah, that's a whole nother, the VA is like a whole nother topic in itself. And I have a lot of close friends that go through the VA, at friends from different age ranges, right? And I never hear anything that great. I don't know. Yeah. But I personally don't have an experience with this, so I guess I can't really say too much on it. But I don't hear the greatest. Luis says, yeah, we got to make that money, but definitely we'll be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. I don't need to be losing to be all out there on these streets, on the real streets, you know what I mean? Or these streets, either streets. No loss, all right? No loss. Okay, let's jump into this one though, guys. Let's jump into this one. Give me some ones in chat. Let me know that you guys can hear it.
What does this mean for your family? I know a lot of people are making a big deal about the number. It's a big number, but...
All right, can I get some ones? Let me know if you guys can hear that. It's a short interview, so I want to make sure you guys can hear it before we finish. All right, cool. Seeing the ones, y'all. Seeing the ones. Thank you, Gator Hater. Joanne, thank you. I appreciate it. I am seeing them. Luis says, yeah, my dad and brother are associated with the VA. No, I don't care. I don't chat until I park my car. I can hear. I got you. So, all right. So you kind of verify that with the VA situation. But all right, guys, that's all the ones. Let's go ahead and let's listen up.
But it doesn't mean the same thing to you because there is no replacing a mother with a monetary number. So how do you process this?
You're absolutely right. No amount of money would ever replace my mom. So honestly, we were just happy to get a yes. We were happy to have our prayers answered.
Now, counselor, just to give some shape for people's understanding of this, what did the hospital do?
God, this is a chopped up interview. I want to get the full interview. I'm trying to find a full interview with Maya because this is just like a super chopped up one, but it's like the best I could do this morning. The article we're going to read has more juice.
Wrong.
The hospital, although they had the ability to report child abuse, once Maya was in their custody, they failed to protect her from inside abusers. And there were social workers in particular that took advantage of Maya's vulnerability They decided that her disease was a charade.
What's up, Dreamweaver? Good to see you. Good to see you.
They told her that her mother had a mental illness. They interfered with phone calls. They did everything they could to victimize this girl inside of that hospital over those 3 months.
Yeah, I gotta find a full interview, guys, because that just like I need more than that. But I just want to play that because I found it before I jumped on. But the main thing I want to get into is this article right here. This article, we got a little bit new information coming out. It looks like we're gonna have some criminal charges, y'all. Say what? Yeah, so we looks like we're gonna possibly have some criminal charges being imposed. I'm excited about this. All right. Let's get into this. Actually, let me drop a poll real quick. I'm interested to see what you guys think about what I'm about to read. 1 second. Let me create a poll real quick. Okay. The poll is for after the article or during the article, but just wanted to see what you guys think about it. But let me get into it, guys. Let me get into it. Okay. Maya Kowalski accuses hospital of abuse essay days after lawsuit win. Man, I'm kind of glad this is happening, y'all. I don't like the fact that we're gonna hear some stuff we might hear in this if it goes to trial, but y'all, this needs to happen. This has to happen. So anyways, the 17-year-old girl at the center of the Netflix documentary Take Care of Maya has accused the hospital that wrongfully kept her from her family of sex essay. Just my bad, YouTube. All right, man, I really am over this vocabulary YouTube stuff. Anyways, just days after she won millions of dollars of damages in a lawsuit, Maya Kowalski and her family sued the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital and Department of Children and Families for more than $200 million when her mother took her own life after doctors at the hospital accused her of Munchausen by proxy. The hospital was found liable on all counts on Thursday, including those of false imprisonment, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress on both Maya and her mother, Beta Kowalski. All right, let me catch back up in chat before I finish that. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, hi, Tights. Good to see you. Good to see you. A little bit late, but it's all right. We got that replay, so y'all good. Happy Monday. Good to see you. All right, guys. Let me jump back into it. Wait up. I just saw somebody pop in. Moto Mom. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Monday. All right, guys. But the legal case has now taken a new turn after the 17-year-old filed a criminal complaint with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office against the hospital on Friday. Her attorney told the Daily Mail, "Oh shit, y'all. Oh shit, it's about to get real." Oh, I'm excited. I know it's not a good thing to be going to trial over, but like I said, man, people need to be held accountable on all levels for all this. And I feel like the victory she had might have set it up, might have definitely set this up. All right. The complaint cites assault and battery at the hospital between 8 and 13 October 2016. Yo, so the date's important, y'all. The dating is important on it. Attorney Greg Anderson said that while she was in imprisonment at the hospital, a man who appeared to be a doctor came into her room and pulled down, trigger warning, y'all, pulled down her pajamas and underwear, and stared at and touched her private parts. And they couldn't have that. That couldn't come out in trial, y'all. So I don't know if some of you haven't heard that yet. They wouldn't allow that in trial. That's why I kept telling people, like, when you look at Delphi, when you look at Idaho 4, when you look at cases that are active and aren't in trial yet, one, we only know about 5-10% of what's happening before it goes to trial. And even in trial, you don't hear everything. So that information didn't come out in trial, not the actual details of it. So guys, I'm telling you, man, this is huge. I'm glad that she's doing this. I really am, because they have to be held accountable. And now, because she won and a jury has came to a full verdict that Johns Hopkins they are guilty of what she accused them of, now it's setting up the foundation for these criminal charges. Excited, y'all. Excited. Let's see. Darzilla says, I hope some of them go to jail. Unlawful imprisonment and child abuse is against the law. Yes, ma'am. Easy E, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Sup, 2P ring. That's what's up, man. I love it. I love that intro, bro. I love it. That's what's up. Sam's Rock says, wow. I did watch it, and to see them kids break down was sad, man. Whew, it was rough. It was rough. But man, can you guys believe this stuff? Can you? All right, I'll keep reading. I'll shut up and keep reading. All right. Maya suppressed this until about 4 weeks ago, but she did put in some notes to both the psychiatrists there at the time, Dr. Katzenstein, and later to Dr. Hinsky, the two female psychiatrists that she saw along the way, Mr. Anderson said. These allegations originally arose during trial and were not admitted into, like I said, were not admitted to the case. As soon as the hospital became aware of the allegations and in accordance with their policies, they immediately initiated an internal investigation and contacted law enforcement last month. Federal privacy laws restrict Johns Hopkins All Children Hospital from sharing more, but the hospital takes allegations of this nature very seriously and always puts safety of their patients above all else, attorneys for the hospital said in a statement. Yeah, my ass. It comes after Kowalski's family were awarded damages for over $250 million by the court, which found that the hospital wrongfully separated Maya from her mother, who later took her own life. Yeah, oh man. This is so crazy. Let's see. It got me man, I had to put my glasses on for the verdict read. That first verdict read, man, that first phase verdict read, whoo, man, it got me. Let's see. Criminal Mess said, if JHACH had claimed responsibility, this might have stayed quiet, but with the way they acted, they're toast. I'm telling you, I feel like Maya. Well, I shouldn't say Maya, but the Kowalskis team, their attorneys, I feel like they're playing 4D chess right now. I feel like they've been playing 4D chess. Like they went into this trial and did things not just to win that trial, but they did things to lay foundation to come at other charges on more trials. And they're like, masterful attorney work, 4D chess at its finest. I'm telling y'all, I'm impressed. That's all I got to say is I'm impressed. Those attorneys, very impressed with them. Okay. During the 2-month-long civil trial, the court heard how the family's nightmare began after Maya, then 9 years old, was brought to an emergency room at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in October 2016 to seek help for complex regional pain syndrome, a rare debilitating disease. And just like wrap your mind around that, guys. 2016, right? So we just listened to that article I read y'all from 1951 to 2016. We know there was some serious issues going on at that place. Seriously. Messed up culture, y'all. Anyways, Maya had been undergoing ketamine infusions therapy for a year to treat the symptoms, her family said. Despite this, the teenager testified that hospital personnel dismissed her conditions as largely imaginary. But dude, and like we all know, they're still dismissing it as largely imaginary, right? I mean, the damn defense attorney pretty much said it in the little interview after the trial, saying that he felt bad for the treating physicians because they did such an amazing job. Liar. Okay. She said when her mother, Beta, a nurse, arrived at the hospital and insisted her daughter be given more ketamine, doctors became suspicious and contacted a child abuse hotline. The state judge in Florida's Department of Children and Families later sided with the doctors who suspected Beta was suffering from Munchausen by proxy syndrome, a psychological disorder where parents fabricate their child's illness. Just reading it. We already know this, right? Just reading it pisses me off all over again, y'all. Maya was ordered to be held in the hospital by the judge and was prevented from seeing her mother after 87 days. Beta took her own life at the age of 43. During the trial, the Kowalski's lawyer, Mr. Anderson, argued that Maya was falsely imprisoned and battered. She was denied communication with her family, according to Fox 13. The jury also found that Maya was wrongfully placed under video surveillance for 48 consecutive hours, as well as being made to strip down to shorts and training bra for a photograph, which that pisses me off still. Meanwhile, the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital denied the allegations and insisted they meant no harm to Ms. Kowalski. The hospital said they intended to pursue an appeal based on clear and prejudicial errors throughout the trial and deliberate to conduct by plaintiff's counsel that misled the jury. Dude, y'all some lying ass. Ugh. Okay. The evidence clearly showed that Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital followed Florida's mandatory reporting law and reporting the suspected child abuse. And when those suspicions were confirmed by the district court, fully complied with Department of Children's and Families, DCF, and court orders, defense counsel Howard Hunter said in a statement. We are determined to defend the vitally important obligation of mandatory reporters to report suspected child abuse and protect the smallest and most vulnerable amongst us. That's not what they did, though, bro. They profiled her because they were mad that she knew more than them. Dude, she didn't. Let's keep it 100, dude. I hate their defense. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really dislike their defense. The facts of the law remain on our side. We will continue to defend the life-saving and compassionate care provided to Maya Kowalski by the physicians, nurses, and staff of Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, and the responsibility of all mandatory reporters in Florida to speak up if they suspect child abuse. Well, here's the thing. Why didn't they speak up on each other? Why didn't the people inside of there seeing what was going on speak up when they were saying, ketamine girl and this and that? Maya clutched Beta's rosary beads and cried uncontrollably as the jury's decision was announced in court last week. If you are experiencing feelings of distress and isolating or struggling to cope, the Samaritans offer support. You can speak to someone for free over the phone in confidence on 116127 UK and RO email. All right, so yeah, if y'all are, you're feeling them thoughts, y'all, you know what's up. Okay, and this is for my US people. If you are based in the USA and you or someone needs mental health assistance right now, call National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Help. All right, you guys see all that. Definitely, if you're struggling, I'm one of them people that, first one, I'm always there. Hit me up if you're struggling. And if you're really in a bad way, that hotline, hit a hotline up. There's no shame in it, man. Get help. Let's see. Last Kiss. Last Kiss, thank you for being here. Appreciate you for being here on this Monday. It's the first time I'm seeing you here, unless you're somebody that has changed their name. Definitely the first time I've seen you here. So thank you for being here. In my opinion, hospitals, research centers, and the like should not be privately owned and funded. Man, it's a 50-50 on that one. It's 50-50 because it's like some privately owned things are ran way better than government ran things. And I get scared with government running things. So, you know what I mean? But who knows? More oversight on the privately owned for sure. For sure. All right, guys. So that's what I got for us. That's what I got for us on these Monday updates. That first one that we covered with Henrietta Lacks, that whole situation with Johns Hopkins going all the way back to 1951, that absolutely mind blowing, y'all. Absolutely blew my mind. And yeah, with these new updates that Maya's going for criminal charges against the hospital now, I'm pretty excited about that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty excited about it because I was super upset during the trial, hearing that information, and then knowing it wasn't going to come into the trial had me super, super upset. Absolutely. I mean, pissed off. I'll just be honest. I was pretty pissed off. So knowing now that Maya's going to go after them for this, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. I know it's going to be hard for her to do. It's going to be another level of stress and another level of BS from the media, the whole nine. But she needs to do it. She has to do it. I mean, it's not just for her. It's for every other victim, right? Every other victim. And like I said, reading that article about Henrietta Lacks makes me realize that, look, since 1951 for sure till 2016, we know Johns Hopkins Power, the brand, has not been operating 100. So I am almost positive more people are going to come out. There's more victims. So Maya stepping up and going after the criminal charges now, fighting, continuing to fight. I'm proud of her, man. I'm proud of her. She's doing it for more than just herself, and I am. I mean, that's an amazing girl, y'all. Amazing girl. Let's see. Last kiss. As a nurse, I have heard / seen some ish. The rich folk will pay thousands for a placenta, etc. Yeah, I know. I mean, especially now with stem cell research where it's at, placenta, they use that stuff in stem cell therapy. So I don't disagree with you. Last kiss. That family has been through too much. I'm right there with you, last kiss. I'm assuming you're new here, but we've followed the trial pretty closely. We covered a lot of good stuff covering this trial, like not just the trial itself, but a lot of the medical history, a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, why the trial was so important. I mean, the ramifications of it all. So, I mean, if you're new here and you really, are into the medical aspect of it all, seeing that you're a nurse, definitely I would go back and check out our previous live streams coverage on Maya's trial. I feel like we got into some really good stuff. People that missed it, that are into the medical aspect of it all, I definitely want to go back and check it out. Not for my knowledge, but I have a community filled with nurses and medical professionals and professors, and yeah, a lot of good stuff was said on the coverage. I feel like our coverage of this trial was, pretty good for not covering it like actually live, constant coverage the whole time. I feel like we did a pretty good job on it. And we will continue to do a good job on it because if mine's going for criminal charges and that stuff ends up in court, and I'm going to do my best to cover it for sure. Last kid says, great. I'm sub from Dolly Vision, but I definitely will watch. Thank you. Oh, no problem. Sweet. So you saw me on Turtle Island? Heck yeah. That's what's up. I appreciate you coming over. I'm a turtle as well. Rooster, there's my boy. Hey, brother, I couldn't get through the line last night. I'm sorry if you were bored off. Nah, bro, it's cool. I know how it is. That's why I was telling everybody to wait until the second hour. To call in. It's a lot easier. But even in that second hour, with the way that the game happened last night, that second hour was a little bit more chaotic than it usually is because of how people got voted off and then getting voted back on, and just it's pretty wild. But that being said, Rooster, thank you all for showing up and voting for me last night. however you voted. I saw people voting with eggs. I saw it all. I appreciate it all. The people that got to get through and call in and promoted the channel, you guys rock. I mean, that was like the big goal, right? Last night, and pretty much every episode is to promote the channel in the second hour. Defend me in the first hour if we're getting attacked, which we caught a little, got a little attack last night, but definitely promoting us in the second hour. That is going to be the best strategy for channel growth. So everybody that was able to do the votes, I appreciate you all so dang much. All the dragons were, I know, man, I know it's hard. There was a lot of people getting crazy last night. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate you coming over last kiss and giving my channel a try, giving it a try. But I mean, look, if you're from Dolly Vision and you're a turtle, you see who's in this chat. A lot of the same people. Kaz, good to see you, Kaz. Thanks for the updates here, BB. No problem. I'm glad I could bring you guys updates. Kind of my thing, kind of my thing. Let's see. Miss Starza, it was crazy last night. Somebody gets kicked, but back on and gets immunity. I know. That's why I'm saying, like, my whole thing now is just promote us the best as possible each episode that we're still on, because I could be gone within an episode and there goes all of our promotion, right? All right, cool. So let me give some shout outs real quick though. Let me give some shout outs. Just one more shout out. I know I'll shut up after a while, but another shout out to KMax661 and Miss Donna Clark for the new studio equipment, for the lighting, for the green screen, and then, like I said, I got to get the new chair set up in here once I get some stuff moved around. But much love you all. I appreciate you guys. I still can't believe you all did that for me. But let me give some shout outs to my people that have donated already in the month of November. Much love you all. So these are for Venmo, CashApp, and PayPal. Miss Sassy, Angela K, TLC is me, Back Row Becky, and Criminal Med. Much love you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. Let me give some November shout outs for my super people. We got BM, we got Moto Mom, we got ZA, Lori P, Jeannie Ange, Angela K, Pat Gaines, and Easy E. Much love you all. Appreciate you guys so very much. And then a mad shout out, big shout out to the people that keep growing this family. That shout out goes to our membership people, the people that gift the memberships, right? We got Moto Mom with 30 gifted memberships in the month of November, and we got ZA with 5 gifted memberships in the month of November. I appreciate you guys. You guys will rock. Y'all know I can't even put into words what that stuff means to me, and I literally got to keep the glasses on when I'm doing this stuff, because it hits your boy in the feels. It really does. Oh, snap. Last kiss. Thank you so much for joining up. Oh, my Lord. Another person joined up. Okay, so I think we're like at like 98 members. Well, I think we're at 95 because I look like 3 people. It looked like 3 people didn't want to stay part of the family. Y'all, they canceled their memberships. But right now it looks like we're about 95 members. Yo, I'm blown away by that. It's insane to me. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Everybody, I really do. Look at me. I'm gonna get all in my feels, y'all, on a Monday. Brooke Nicole, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I'll watch on replay. Can you post your wish list in the chat? Yeah. Is any of my mods able to post the studio registry? Yeah, the registry is for the studio equipment. Yeah, if one of my mods could drop that, I'd appreciate it. Definitely. Let's see. Criminal Med says, one bad thing about this, Kathy Beatty and Sally Smith collaborated over 300. Oh, yeah. That's another thing, y'all. Why I was excited about Maya going in on it. And I don't have enough like articles and information to read to you all. But what Criminal Med just said right there, one bad thing about this was Kathy Beatty and Sally Smith collaborated on over 300 children being taken away from their families. Wrap your mind around that, guys. Over 300 children those ladies had something to do with. So my fight with these criminal charges, y'all, this has to happen. Has to happen. But anyways, I'm going to be researching and trying to dig up stuff. I'm sure Criminal Med will have some stuff dug up for us on that. I'm almost positive, y'all. So we will keep you guys informed as best as possible on Maya, what is going on with Maya. But I planning on, what is 12, right? 12, almost 12:30 out here in Cali. So I'm planning on coming back, doing some Idaho 4. Of course, we got to do Idaho 4, y'all. It's the anniversary. This Idaho 4 is what got me into doing true crime videos, y'all. I started in the car with Idaho 4, doing true crime talk videos, little 5-minute, 10-minute videos in the car, touching on Idaho 4. That's what got the whole thing started, y'all. So, I mean, we got to cover Idaho 4 today. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah. But I want to read, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to read one of our members got me their working theory. I think I'm going to read that. And then there's a behavior panel video I want to go over and react to. I think we're going to go over that later. That's the plan. So later we'll do some Idaho 4. Brother, this is shady beyond all belief. Which one? Me? Turtle Island? Which one? What's shady? Let's see. Criminal Med. I want to see those women with criminal charges, in my opinion. I'm right there with you. But all right, guys. So I did the shout outs. That's all the information I wanted to cover on this one. Let me go. I need to get a shower. I just got off of work. I need to go eat. And then we're going to come back, chop up some Idaho 4, probably make some people mad. But, you know, that's how it goes. It is what it is. But that being said, if you're new here, thank you for being here. Smash that subscribe. If you did smash the subscribe, thank you. And if you want to join up, I'd appreciate that as well. If you joined up, which, you know, we got a new member, thank you for joining up. I appreciate that greatly. That being said, if you guys want to donate to the channel, PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, any of that stuff, the links for that are down in the channel description, video description as well. If you do donate, please leave me your screen name and what platform you're watching from, because we're usually streaming to YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. So let me know where you're watching me from. But I need the screen name so I can put you up on the donation wall that goes up every month for the people that have donated to the channel, and so I can give you a shout out properly. But also leave me a note. Let me know what you think about the channel as well. Okay. If you want to get a hold of me, though, to cover a case, a trial, you got information, or you want to let me know what you think about the channel, all my links for my socials are down in the video description. They're in the channel description. So we got Instagram, we got X, we got Facebook, and then my email's there as well. So hit me up. Let me know if you want me to cover something, or if you just want to just hit me up. Let me know what you think about the channel. But either way, that's it, guys. That's all I got until later. But like I said, we'll get into some Idaho 4 stuff later. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. Thank you all for being here. I love you. I appreciate y'all. That being said, it's your boy, the real Piscine Predator, aka TPP baby. And until the next video or the next live stream, I'm out, y'all. Much love. Peace.